Okay, so I'm gonna have to stick to the subject of the lesson. So I've expanded the cages, but here, and we're going to use the drawing tool for this because we have to. For here, we've got these are the cages that we're going to be looking at. The ones that are kind of now this is the darkening function here, used in a different way. These don't play notes. This entire position is just shown for reference. Because when we go to a C shape, okay, we're going to go to 3, 5, 7, 3, right there. Okay, that would be a C minor shape rather. 3, 5, 7, 3. 3. Okay, 3, 5, 7, 3. Now, if this is the fret nut, but this is the D box, then this would be our E, wouldn't it? Let's see. Now, if this is the D box, the real deal D, and this is your fret nut here, okay? These are extremely small, extremely zero width boxes here. I use the box function to draw the capo. Or but if this is the real deal D box and this is your fret nut, then this would be F sharp, the third of D. Okay, so we got 3, 5, 7, 3. Okay, if it's the key of C, if it's the key of C and the capo's, or you're playing here where I can play this in the key of D down here, right? I mean, in the capo on the D, then this would be the E here. But I can only play root 5 root 5. I can't get that 7, and that's what this is all about. How are we going to play this chord? Okay, without the capo on there, I certainly can get the 7. So we can always play the arpeggio like that. All right, so what this lesson is really about, and I love to play the arpeggios, sometimes I need to, but we can't get them, and they're difficult to play as chords. If you're looking at a C minor chord, an E minor chord in the key of D, it's something this big, and like I said, my wrist is hurting me a little bit, but it's this. And you have to bar it. You want to play a chord like that. That's a difficult chord to play for me right now. But that's not why I made the chart. I made the chart so we can do things like this. We can go with the common all in that, and we're going to be done with this subject. By the time we're done with the half persistent subjects, we're going to be a little tired of it. That's why I added in also the cutout scales. Okay, so with the cutout scales, we'd be doing something like that, but we'd also be doing this. A little something okay, that's what I'm talking about, the scales. Now that was in the key of actually it was in the key of C, because if we're doing E shaped C here, down here, everybody has an E shaped C. It's up here, C, F, half position G. Now instead of doing play away, because strictly speaking we're not going to be up here, we're just going to be here. So we want to do the play away, go that's where the cutout comes in. So we can do a little music. Something like that. Excuse my playing. I'm not feeling very creative, you know. You have to feel creative. You know, you have to sit down and do these things without the charts. Sometimes I do them just at night where I'm not even worried about, you know, where's the note. I want to know where the note is without knowing. All I have to really do is see the strings enough to know where the strings are. So that's what we're working on today. Now let's look. We better move along on this chart because the chart is always right. The chart's going to save us. This guy is not always right. As a matter of fact, the charts aren't always right. There's always little mistakes, but I've gotten after them. So in the E minor position, here it is. We're in the D box. We're still in the D box. D box is the bottom string here. E minor position, what is it? It's a relative sixth of the fourth, a G shape. Okay, so we go ahead in the word cage, C-A-G-E, this little piece of the cage word right there, G-E. There's our little E minor that we were enjoying, right? We were enjoying that E minor. Why? Because it was easy to play. Okay, well, let me get the capo on, and we're going to do it. And the key is C, so this is where your E note is. Okay, so here's the E minor there. And then its relative major would be the G, going up a pentatonic scale. C, D, E, G, A. E goes to G shape, it's going to be major. So if you play any minor, if you want to play it as the sixth, just go up a pentatonic scale and C. So if you're playing A minor, what's a pentatonic scale go up from A? Here's your A. The next one up is C, so it would be a C shape. You play an E minor, next one up is G shape. Now, and similarly, the converse is true. You play a D, now you're going to go ahead in the word caged, C-A-G-E-D, D goes to C again. But it's going to be minor. Now I can start that C minor from, that's going to be second inversion. Oh boy. Well, if we're doing D, the real deal D, then second inversion is going to be F sharp, B, and then a nice D there. F sharp, B, D. Okay, so really we're looking at B minor. Now everybody knows B minor is the beloved relative minor of D. Okay, there's your B minor. Okay, so that's how to use this. How to use this chart actually is going to be apparent soon. So we just roll down the chart and we look. Here's G minor. You know, hey, where are we? Well, we're in the D box. Oh, let's look over here. Oh, where are we here? Well, what's this? Well, what is this? We're in the E box here. This is the next position up, shown in inverted colors, kind of darkened out. We are definitely in the E box. Okay, what's the shape we're looking at? The C shape right there, C major fifth shape. So it's going to be 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7. Without I don't need the capo, take the